we obviously couldn't resist and bought a bottle to bring home. And she treats you like family. She welcomes you there with open arms. If you have watched the movie, you'll probably recognize some of the streets. So just some food for thought, guys. Maybe you'll decide to invest and buy a house. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Cortona, a magical town in Tuscany, a real gem of this region. To be honest, I've discovered this place quite recently and it's gonna be the first time for me here, and obviously I'm very excited to discover it further and to take you with me on this lovely day under the Tuscan sun. So if you're ready, guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button right now so you don't miss anything. And having said that, we can begin? My first impression of Cortona is that it's really touristy, but not in a bad sense of words, you know, because it still is not overcrowded and I really love it. However, you hear so many different languages here in the streets and everything is open and it's very vibrant, and there are lots of cafes and shops that are catering to tourists, so you can visit them. However, the prices are still not too high, which is obviously a good reason to visit it. Cortona, guys, is a typical Tuscan town and it's lovely as it is. However, the origins of Cortona actually date back to the 8th century BC, when it became an important Etruscan center. And you know, having Umbria just nearby, it's spectacular how Cortona is a mix between this Etruscan heritage and also later medieval and even Renaissance influence of Tuscany. I honestly love it so much. By the way, if you want to see more of Umbria and if you haven't seen my recent vlogs from there, I will leave you a link up here, so go check out my Umbrian playlist after watching this video. There's so many artisanal shops here on the main street, and we even found this one, which is an art gallery and shop where you can buy these amazing oil paintings of Tuscany and even big ones like this. While doing my research on Cortona, I wanted to find something special, local speciality to try and to share with you. And you know, Tuscany is usually famous for its wine. However, here in Cortona, I found a place that makes splendid limoncello, at least according to all the reviews, and I wanted to take you there. Let's go and see if it's true. Guys, if you are looking for true Italian hospitality, this place is for you. The lady who owns this place, her name is Gabriella, and she treats you like family. She welcomes you there with open arms. She sits you down and she starts pouring you wine and spirits and all kinds of things. She has different kinds of wine, first of all, because her place is actually an enoteca, and we tried amazing wine there. And she has these different kinds of wine from local wineries, from local small producers, producers of wine, which is absolutely amazing because you get to try this local wine that is being produced here in Tuscany and some even here in Cortona. And this was lovely. We tried the Vino Nobile di Montepulciano, which is a typical wine produced in Tuscany. And guys, if you don't remember, I have a vlog from Montepulciano where I also tried this kind of wine there. However, this wine from this particular winery that is collaborating with this little bottega produces Vino Nobile di Montepulciano using 80% of Sangiovese grapes and 20% of the Mamola grapes. And the Mamola grapes has the same name as the Mamola flower, which is not only sharing the name of the grapes, but they also have this same smell, which is absolutely spectacular. The wine was so good. It was from 2018, and Signora Gabriela said it was one of the best years as of recently for the wine producers. And also, this kind of wine has this golden ribbon, actually kind of a ribbon around it, stating that it is not only produced in this designated area of Montepulciano, controlled area, but it also undergoes additional controls for quality, and the quality is guaranteed, as opposed to the DOC wines that are controlled only by the governmental, different governmental administrative stuff. Here, this wine is also controlled by wine industry, and it is considered a distinctive wine, you know, a very kind of a luxury wine. And guys, it was truly very good. And then, of course, we got to Limoncello. Actually, we weren't going to try the wine there. However, she insisted that we tried. Who are we to say no? So we obviously agreed. And then when we proceeded to Limoncello, the limoncello is made by Signora Gabriela herself. She invented this recipe, and it was so good. Guys, honestly, it was the best limoncello I've ever tried in my life because it was so warm and tender. It doesn't feel like burning your throat. It's so tender, it's so good. We obviously couldn't resist and bought a bottle to bring home. Guys, have you read or maybe watched the movie Under the Tuscan Sun? If you have watched the movie, you'll probably recognize some of the streets because some scenes from the film were filmed here in Cortona, and I get why. It's charming. And you know, even though it's quite touristy today, that's what I'm saying all the time. Get out of the main streets and walk more of these lateral streets, smaller, narrower streets, because they're empty and they look even more authentic. Now imagine a situation, 13th century, dark Middle Ages. People going here to the Cathedral of Cortona, exited probably, and in the field down there they see a sarcophagus that has appeared there magically, well, most likely just emerged from the ground. However, for the people in the 13th century, it seemed like a miracle. Also, the sarcophagus was really intricate, with very elaborate details, and it depicts the scenes of war and battles, and nobody knows how it appeared there and where it came from. Nowadays, we can estimate that it dates back to the 2nd century AD, so actually not even that ancient. However, nobody knows who was buried inside there. What we know today is that the person who was buried there was definitely a very important one, because to be buried this way in this kind of a sarcophagus, apparently it was a huge event for Cortona of the 2nd century. But the people during the medieval times have baptized this field beneath as the Campo dei Miracoli, the field of miracles, because for them it was a real miracle. Guys, as I said before, there are so many foreign tourists here in Cortona, and in 2022 alone, this Tuscan town was visited by more than 200,000 people, more than half of them foreigners, and it is actually considered one of the best places for investment in Tuscany. So just some food for thought, guys. Maybe you'll decide to invest and buy a house and turn it into a hotel or an Airbnb, or maybe you just want to buy a property and move here and live here permanently yourselves, because this place is gorgeous. Guys, Italy is so picturesque, and everywhere we go, we cannot stop taking photos because everything is just so beautiful. And if you want to see even more pictures of our travels, and if you want to be updated on our travel plans and trips and lifestyle in Italy, make sure to follow me on Instagram, make sure to come say hi. And yes, because you know, we post everything there. And also, guys, I wanted to remind you that I now have a newsletter where I give you my best tips, places, products, events, locations, everything delivered to your inbox every month. So check out the link in the description box as well. And yeah, I'll be happy to welcome you there. Guys, how fantastic is that in Italy you can still find streets like this with the original medieval houses. I mean, obviously all these cities and towns are very ancient. However, these houses here are original houses since the medieval times, and people still live here. Just wow. You know, guys, what I particularly love about Tuscany is that there are so many jewels like Cortona, and you know, wherever you go, you find these amazing towns, and there are so many of them. I feel like, you know, you'll never get tired of Tuscany, and you'll always have something new to discover, something else to discover. And by the way, we've been to so many places in Tuscany already, and if you haven't seen my playlist with all of my vlogs from Tuscany, I will leave you a link up here, so check it out. And having said that, guys, I think it's time to say goodbye. I hope that you enjoyed Cortona. I hope that you feel inspired and motivated to come here and explore it all for yourselves. I hope that you enjoyed this vlog and that it was useful for you guys. So don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell button so you don't miss anything new. And of course, like, comment and share this video with your friends so we can make even more amazing vlogs for you. Thank you so much for being here, and please enjoy your day.